So hey, yeah, hi. I know it's been a couple days, right? I was enjoying Easter long weekend. Hey, I took myself a long weekend and relaxed, put my feet up, and put the brush down for a little while, put down my utensils, and just played around for a while, is playing with some new ideas. And I've been changing things up a little bit because maybe if you change it up, maybe get a different feel for stuff. So don't ever be afraid of change. Change is always good, and change is always happening, and you can always count on one thing, and that is constant change, of course. And we all learned that from this miraculous creature that's right over here on the corner over here. I did this picture of John Anderson here, who years and years of being learning that just let it all just go. You can't hold on to anything. You just got to release it. Maybe try something different, go into a different direction, see where it takes you, that kind of thing. And I'm always in for different directions, open minds. Excuse me for a second. Gee, didn't mean to do that. Okay, and I just wanted to show you, like when you work with any kind of paint and stuff, you can always change your direction. This was just like a finger painting. It's somebody who knows. Oh, got tickly throat now. All of a sudden. And, or would you call him throwing paint at a wall and seeing what sticks? I don't know. Which way did I throw it? I'm not sure. I think I was spinning at the time. Maybe that's what it was. Doing that, my head spinning around backwards, and I was spinning a pea soup. Or what does that look like to you? I don't know. All right. Or, you can come up with ideas where it could be something if you look at it a certain way. So again, here's a painting. Now, it's very colorful, I do agree, but I haven't really done anything yet with it. But it is very abstract at the moment. There is some degree of movement going through here, as you can tell. There's like a ghost of something. It's always neat to do, and that's a finger painting as well, and just playing with the textures. It's always nice if you can play with your paints too. Changing and going into a different direction while you're trying to come up with ideas is always a lot of fun. And for those of you who aren't maybe creative with doing art, you might maybe try writing a book, like my book that I have here. This is the cover of my book that I painted. This is for my book that I wrote. If you want to read it, it's called The Plight of Time by me. It's about $10. I think I'm worth it. And yeah, it's a good read. It's a great story that I had for next to forever. And if any, television people want to contact me, it would be great for making like a TV series for kids, because it involves like a kid that can travel in different worlds. Contact me. I'll let you know more. Anyways, yeah, change the medium, you change the message, right? You might be getting a better idea. You might feel a little bit more calm or more peaceful when you perhaps write something rather than to paint something. That's a whole different direction to go in. Now, I've been trying something lately, and involves doing watercolors instead of doing acrylics. This is mostly acrylics that I do here, even that little Joe Satriani in the background. And you can see, like, I also do I like keyboards. I like to play guitar. It's like one of many things that I do. I love to cook. My job that I do, I'm in a deli. So, anyways, I wanted to show this picture to you. I don't know if you can see this well or not. To me, it looks like a little boy in a mask, and he's got like his little toque on, and he's in the cold. I did this one just last night, and it's done with watercolors, and I loved how it turned out. Watercolors, and pencil crayon. Here, I'll kind of bring it to the light here so you can see a little bit better here. I think that's so adorable. I think once it would be framed to be like a cute picture for a winter scene. And I used salt, and it just came out of nowhere. Like, it just comes out of the background. and I see a face and I draw it. See, and that's how I usually work when I do any kind of neat things like portraits. And this painting that I did with the dragon coming out from the darkness, if you can see the hand holding onto the timepiece there. Yeah, yeah, it's so cool. The thing in my the movie I have for that is fantastic. Oh my god, CGI is like out of this world. If I could do it myself, I would, but unfortunately, I don't have the capability. I don't have the manpower to do it. But if I did, man, I tell you, this would be a fantastic movie. Anyways, and I want to show you some other watercolors. So watercolors you can be abstract like that and find something inside of it like that. Or what you can do with watercolors is you can do it the traditional way, and you do like a basic painting where you start with yellow, and then you do the orange, and then you do the red over top, and you kind of blend them together. This is all done with one brush, by the way. And you just come up with ideas. I thought like a nice volcanic, so he's like in a little bay somewhere on an island somewhere. It's a pirate ship. I have a thing for pirates. I can't help it. I love pirates. And so there you go. So there's and I can still do, like, if I took my pencil crayons, I could still do details, because this is just with one paintbrush, and it's one of the giant paintbrushes that I use, and I have a very good skill with one paintbrush, so I can do so many things with it. But I can go more detailed than that with pencil crayons too. And this one I did with a mixture of pencil crayons and mixed media. So this is kind of neat. It's like a guy perched on a pier there, and it's like a strange kind of horizon. It looks different when I'm showing it here, because but I was just doing picture of the different colors, and a background emerged out of it, and then somebody standing on top of a little peak there, because I thought it'd be kind of cool. You see somebody like on a jetpack, like kind of just hovering there, looking at the sunlight coming up in a strange alien horizon, right? So it's not the coolest, or what? I think that's pretty cool. And this is the kind of stuff that I like to play with. And I've got one actually right now that I'm currently working on. I did an abstract and the one with different colors in it, but I'll show you. Hold on. It's just over on the side here. I'm just letting it flatten, because once you put the water on it, you can see watercolor paper has a tendency to get a little bit weird, and you have to press it to keep it nice and flat. So I'll show you what happens. Get flatten it a little bit for a little while. And it's still a little bit wet. I was drying it out in the sun because I like to be au natural, and this is what I've come up with so far. So this, once it completely dries, I can kind of find an idea inside that little something and change it into something else. So this is just an idea to show you, like, I'm giving you all angles. So if you see something in this that maybe I don't see, this is very beautiful. I have lots of pretty colors in there. See, I mixed a lot of, I wanted to make it darker. You see a lot of people always keeping it nice and light with watercolors. I wanted to go a little bit darker. So I see some kind of like maybe horizon with a weird kind of, I don't know. This could be like, could be a landscape of some sort. There's some mysterious place somewhere. Who knows? It's up to your imagination, whatever you want to do with it. You can turn it sideways and make it something else. You turn it this way and make it something else that way. Look at it. I mean, the possibilities are endless. You can even I can even see a cat in here. Like, I see all kinds of things. This is the coolest everything to do. So working with watercolors, you change the medium and sometimes you get a whole new bunch of ideas. So there's one to try. Check out for yourself. Doing a little bit of watercolor. And this is just watercolor paper. You can get this in Michael's. And I was using Grumbacher. Of course, Grumbacher, you know me, I love Grumbacher paints, and so it's Grumbacher watercolors. And I'm going to continue with this and see what it comes out to. And maybe I'll even submit this to them, and they'll be like, "Oh, that's so awesome!" Jen will be so ecstatic over in Massachusetts. There, she's the one who found me originally to do all the painting over at the Michaels for the acrylic courses. And I love all kinds of paint. I love all kinds of arts. I'm an artist. What do you expect? Of course, if you want to check out more about the art that I do, check out my website, kimoverholt.com, or hang out with me here. I do pop in every once in a while to say hello and show some of the stuff that I do do. And I have other things in the works right now too. So this is just like a little handful of some of the things that I do. And I still, I haven't quit my day job. I still am a deli girl too. So I do all that as well. I love to cook. And I love, hey, you know what? I'm like what they call a woman. I like to cook, clean, artistic, musical, and I'm not too bad to boot. I'm not too sore on the eyes either. I like to think. Anyways, okay, it's been a day and I still got to get ready for work. So I'm going to have some lunch and I hope you have a fantastic day. This is going to be quick and painless, which I love having everything be. So peace, oh brother, with a little bit added, a little bit love there. I've lost my little thing with the KimOverholt.com, but check out my place, KimOverholt.com. And hey, you know what? I enjoy doing this. And if you enjoy seeing me do this, I know all 28 of you have a great time just kind of go, oh, look at what she's up to again. But, I try to give you guys ideas. And if you have any ideas for me, just let me know in the comments below. And in the meantime, thank you for tuning in. And I hope you have a fantastic day. Stay out of trouble. And as my mom would say, peace, oh brother, with a little bit added. And I hope it's quick and painless.